West passes to Green. Back to West. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul.
And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games.
San Antonio.
Number 1, the Spurs. The Kings in 3rd.
Kevin, it looks like they've been less hesitant to shoot the ball lately. They're shooting it much more confidently and freely. They've got a much better flow, and that always bodes well for your offense.
San Antonio making a switch here. Honors checked in. And there's the pass to Cousins. AC dishes to Cousins. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Spurs leading by 3. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Aldridge. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Quincy Acey. Caspi comes in for Rudy Gay. Curry's checked in for Ben McLemore. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. Pass to Curry. All sorts of time. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Aldridge's screen. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Clock at 6. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2. Aldridge has got 4 points in the quarter.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Sacramento and checking out San Antonio. Tied right now. Kufis checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. San Antonio calls timeout.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you make some adjustments.
And the Spurs with some changes. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for West. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Ginobili in for Daniel Green. Ginobili again, it's Curry. Caspi passes to Cauley-Stein. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Duncan with the block. And Ginobili with a clear path to the rack. And here's Potter from the arc. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And now the Kings fast break. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Caspi dishes to Kufis. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark with the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Diaw. Leonard comes in for Bonner. Daniel Green is checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Smills in for Parker. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Quincy Acey's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Gay comes in for Caspi. McLemore's checked in for Curry. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Darren Collison. Dishes it to McLemore. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here's the three. And it's Green, missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Three from Gay. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here.
Excellent pass there to cap that break with an uncontested basket.
Rondo kicks to McLemore. Gay, that's a two-pointer. Easy the pass to Koufos. Kicks it out to Gay. With one on the clock. And we've reached the end of the third. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The Kings trail by 6. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the floor for San Antonio, Aldridge out there with Bonner. And it's Mills. And it's Green. Bonner dishes to Aldridge. Here's Marjanovic, guarded by McLemore. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Rondo. And here we go. McLemore heading to the hoop.
Really opportunistic basketball there. And when they desperately needed it, timely, opportunistic basketball.
And it really couldn't have come at a better time. I mean, they've got to take even more chances on defense now. Try to get some more of those steals to start the break.
Here's Aldridge. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. Here's Marjanovic. And slammed in for 2.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Gay. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Rudy Gay.
But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
The try by Aldridge.
That's his first personal foul.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Caspi, he's checked in for Quincy Ace. Bellinelli comes in for Ben McLemore. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. San Antonio calls timeout. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
And the Spurs making a change here. Parker's checked in. Here's Marjanovic. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
what a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Parker's shot is off. The Kings trail by 5. Kicks it out to Gay. From the arc. That ball's great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got 3 assists in the game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team. Your Spurs, Tim Duncan.
Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
Dan Green.
Parker against Collison. Down low. Leonard. And here's Green outside.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of it.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Spurs shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Duncan with the screen on Collison. Parker kicks to Leonard. To the inside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. Sacramento making some changes. Quincy Azy's checked in for Casper. And McLemore subbed in for Bellinelli.
Extreme confidence at the line. That's how you win close to it.
Sacramento's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. To the middle. Diaw with the steal. And they're on the break. From deep, Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving 3?
Boy, I tell you what, guys, one way or the other, some fantastic drama unfolding here.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Easy the pass to Gay. Left side, Collison. The feed now to Cousins. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for San Antonio. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Parker. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. Wants to get it to Gay and does.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Duncan dishes to Aldridge. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
16 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
And Azy kicks to Cousins. Got it up in time. Gets the game winner to fall.
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
And Greg, he knew it was good when it left his hand. He started celebrating as soon as it got off his fingertips.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us